to burn off all the calories from all the white mochas you've been drinking by walking to the craft store. It's only 3.5 miles, so it should be fun. The main reason why I don't walk places in San Diego is because I'm not sure if you noticed behind me, there is no sidewalk. But there's just like huge chunks of this place that have no sidewalk. But there's a lot of people who are driving with the assumption that there's a sidewalk. Right now I'm carrying a reasonably nice guitar, so I'd rather that not get smashed in an incident. Fuck off, man! Okay, so up ahead we have a sidewalk picking back up. It's funny because generally when I get comments yelled at me from out of cars, they're generally pretty positive and about my hair, because my hair's awesome. I still don't like it. Like, you know, doesn't matter if you're saying something nice or not. I'm not there for you to look at. Going back to catcalling from cars, a lot of people, you know, say, oh, it's a compliment. There's a lot of stuff that, like, you know, it identifies as a guy, that you're a beautiful young woman. That might be a nice compliment, but they don't have to like that. It's wrong. You can just be factually incorrect with your compliments. Part of the reason why I decided to walk to the craft store, the hardware store, I'm not sure where I'm going at this point. I have a rule that if I think I'm gaining weight, I'm not allowed to try to lose it by cutting back on food. Because when I cut back on food, I tend to have this idea of like, wow, I lost a pound and I look better. I bet if I lose 60 pounds, I will look amazing. When I was losing weight working, you know, 50 hours a week and eating 1 meal a day because I only had time for that, people kept telling me, oh, you look so good. And like, I appreciate that, but it also really didn't help me with my bad relationship with food. Not sure I've ever talked about my bad relationship with food on this channel before. When I was having my major depressive episode, that's when that started. And you know, like, I hated myself for the weight that I was, and I didn't lose any weight. It turns out that hating yourself is not the secret to losing weight. Amazing fact right there. So it just passed Vaughn's, which I think is the halfway point. So that's such a long walk, I don't know why you'd take it if you have a car. I kind of enjoy the walk. Weather here's really good for walking. It's not like 107 degrees like Ashland can get. You can park for free at the Wi-Fi pool. So I'm in Home Depot. I'm looking for duct tape. But I have a rule that I don't ask for help or where things are at Home Depot. I don't know why, that's just my rule. So Home Depot had blue tape for like $4, which is, I think, pretty good for colored duct tape, but I want shiny things, so I'm gonna go to the fabric store. This is where it's at. Right here. Just found out they make scented duct tape, and that's just terrible. So you know, something that you don't appreciate when you drive the route every day is where the hills are. Then I decided to walk home up the hill, because I didn't know it was a hill. You know, it's a lot easier to vlog on this road because there aren't as many cars. But now there's a lot of wind, and also, not only is there a lot of wind, but I'm out of things to say. If I die because a car impacts me, it's gonna happen around this time of day because the high school just got out. First time I saw a bench like this, I thought it was funny. I thought it was like some way of limiting the weight so that like you couldn't fit too many fat people on it and it'd break or something. But now that I look at it, I realize it's entirely to stop homeless people from sleeping on it. It's not fair.